This is a director's cut of my A2 short film, which is called Monopoly. Monopoly is reflecting the board game and using it as a physical metaphor and physically using it to reflect how world leaders direct nations into conflict in every day. Here is the production, corporate entertainment, and the short film name Monopoly. I chose a chalkboard and chalk rather than the Monopoly font or anything else, was because it just shows how manipulable and changeable this can be. You know, we're talking about how leaders dictate things like a game of Monopoly, but you can change it, we can wipe it away, we can start again, try and resolve things, come up with something else. And then there was flags of 4 well-known nations who have been in conflict recently, or provenances, and it was just used as a way of helping the audience understand and make a correlation, but not necessarily making those countries actually did that. It was just metaphors and countries to use that are well known. I did crossovers and jump cuts between plazas in the west and east, in the western war zones and in between Monopoly, to reflect what is going on is actually impacting people's lives. It's just in different areas, it reflects people differently. In the west, nothing's really changing and no one's getting hurt. However, in a war zone location, like here, it's not the case. And I use jump cuts to make the audience not be able to stay still, not be able to link so clearly what's going on, because no one really knows what's going on apart from the people who govern or lead our countries into these conflicts. It all becomes very hazy and very corrupt. Not in every country, but in a lot of countries, conflict is the result of corruption. And there's only one leader to keep it ambiguous. So one leader plays the role of 4 leaders in here, reflecting the world's leaders. So it could be anyone. It is not one person to look like this or that. It's one person who can play the game, plays it, and can do it quite well. Here we have a leader opening a safe to try and get money out. And normally in a game of Monopoly, the banker deals out the money and has all the money. In this Monopoly, the leader has control of the safe, has to break into it, but has control of it, and can take it to fund wars and to keep taxpayers' money, which says on the dollar McDonald's Monopoly money, it says taxpayers' money, who cares, reflecting the whole idea, mentality behind leaders, people who fund these wars. Right here is an explosion. And here it's still in black and white, but some sound is retained to show it's real, but not fully yet. And here again, it comes in and out of focus, or out and in of focus, where you almost see the leader, but you can't, reflecting the ambiguity. And here, it goes from black to white with no music, similar to the clip before, but this time there's no music, nothing to interrupt it, and it can turn to colour to reflect reality. And there is no jump cuts, nothing to interrupt it apart from the noise, sound coming from it. And here comes the static TV to turn it off, which reflects how it is. It's all static, it's very unclear what's going on, but also to show that we watch these events every day. It's merely not really taking interest to it, mere people in the West specifically. And that was the whole point of using original footage at the end, to have someone looking and actually watching what is going on.